We're all good to start, ladies.
Okay, good morning, happy holidays. Welcome back, Olivia. She's going to be helping me out today. And we are recording today on Facebook, YouTube. If you go to your search bar on your computer, go to Renowned Sterling Silver Heart to Heart Yoga. You can find us and revisit this class if you'd like to throughout the week. Or if you're unable to be with us on Mondays at 10 a.m., you can go to the Facebook, YouTube, and access the class or a class. There are several up there. Also, we will be dark next Monday, the 26th, and also Monday, the 2nd, I believe it is, of January. So we won't see you guys after this class till next year. So. And also, what else? I guess we're ready to get started. If you're new joining us, there are a few things I need to tell you about yoga, which it's all optional. So if you experience pain or you become dizzy or lightheaded, we ask that you stop what you're doing, sit back comfortably in the chair. If you're practicing on the mat, go into a pose we call child's pose that Libby is demonstrating. Knees can be together or knees apart, or you could just roll over on your side or lay on your back. And when you're ready, you can resume your practice. Props. Usually 2 blocks may be helpful. 2 blocks, 2 books, 2 cans of food, or a blanket or towel to comfort the knees underneath or when you kneel. And that's if you're a mat student. And if you're practicing in the chair with us today, we ask that you use a chair that doesn't have armrests or wheels. Practice on a non-skid surface. You can place a mat underneath your chair as I have done. However, if you do that, be mindful that the mat's there if you choose to stand. Also, you can wear your shoes or not wear your shoes. I've chosen to not wear my shoes today. But if we do any toe exercises, I'm pretty sure you could do it inside your shoes. And let's see. We've designed this class, Katie and I, to meet beginners at wherever you need to start at. If you need to start on the chair, you're recovering from an injury, this is a good place to start. But if you'd like to start on the mat, you can do that, hopefully progressing to some other intermediate classes that Renown offers. So that's how Katie and I designed our class, just to meet you guys wherever, whatever level of flexibility and capabilities you have. Also, what else? Let's see. Oh, our poses this month have been Star, Goddess, and Warrior 2. Our breath exercise has been breathing with a pause. And our intention for the month, because it's such high energy right now, the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, we decided to do stop, pause, and breathe. And actually, that's a good thing to do throughout the whole year. It's just this month is really, really more high energy. And even if we are doing a lot of things not to be stressed, we still carry stress. It's just life. That's the way things go. So our main emphasis this month was stop, pause, and breathe. Use that tool, your breath. You have it with you 24 hours a day. If you need it, use it. That's our wish for you. So we usually begin in a comfortable seat. I'll remove my Santa hat. And if you're practicing on the mat, that would mean you could sit in crisscross applesauce as Liv is doing. And for years, we've been over our computers, over our phones, and yoga asks that you sit with the pelvis pushed forward. If you notice, that automatically elongated my spine. But some of us need a little help with that. So that's where you would place the towel or the blanket, as Liv has done, underneath your sit bones and sit to the front edge of that towel. Now, you can do crisscross applesauce, do that. However, if that's not comfortable, you could bring your legs a little bit farther out in front of you, still crossed at the ankles, or you could open the legs straight out in front of you, or you could even bring the bottoms of your feet together for butterfly. Choose the position that is comfortable for you and change positions if you need to, okay? Also, if we've been sitting for a while and your hips get a little achy, rock side to side. Sometimes that helps, okay? Also, we stack the joints always in yoga. So we want to make sure that Olivia's shoulders are over her hips, her ear is in line with her shoulder, her chin is parallel to the ground. Now her gaze, she can choose to close her eyes, or she can use the soft gaze looking down. If closing the eyes makes you dizzy, then try the soft gaze looking down. Now, if you're practicing in the chair, we ask that you sit to the front edge of your chair, but make sure you're stable and comfortable. You can place a block or a pillow, maybe even a book behind your back, so that if you start to slouch and lose that nice tall spine, you're going to bump into your block or your pillow or your book, and it will remind you to sit up nice and tall. Your legs. Legs come straight out from the hip joints if you can. Knees not too close together or too far apart, if that's possible. Feet are flat on the floor, and we stack our joints here also. We want to make sure knee is over ankle, shoulder over hip, ear in line with shoulder, chin parallel to the ground. Chair students, you can also choose to close your eyes or have that soft gaze looking down. And before we put any movement into our bodies, we always ground, coming into the moment. And that this month, that is so very important to stay grounded. We're being pulled in many different directions, many obligations to family and friends, and all the cookie baking, many, many other things. So staying grounded is important this month. Well, always, but especially this month, because we have more disturbances to our peace. So, mat students, bring your attention to your sitting bones. Let all of your attention be right there. Now, chair students, also bring your attention to your sit bones, but add in your feet. And chair students, pick your feet up one at a time, and then stop and let those feet ground into the mat. And stomp your feet again. And then come back to stillness. Let the feet feel the mat or the floor or the rug. One more time, stomp your feet. Let them be heavy. Come back to stillness. Let the heels, the feet, all four sides of your feet be heavy. And also sit bones. See if you can allow the sit bones to be heavy. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Take an inhale through the nose, everyone. Exhale out the mouth. Feel heavy. Tension to the hips. Allow the hips to feel heavy, like they're going to melt right off your mat or your chair. Let's bring our attention up the spine to our shoulders. Let's inhale the shoulders up to the ears. And then exhale, pull them back and down. Exhaling out the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale, bring those shoulders up to the ears. Exhale out the mouth, but pull the shoulders back and down. Back to center. Let the shoulders feel heavy, relaxing down the back, but not losing the integrity of your spine. Reach out through the crown of the head. Let's move our heads side to side, right to left. Noticing if you have tension in the neck. You probably do. Just notice. Come back to center. Let the palms be down on the thighs or knees. We'll just take a moment to be still. Come into the moment. And we're going to do one more exercise to ground. And only if this feels all right on your hands. Bring the palms together. Rub your hands. And when you're ready, and if it feels all right, slap your hands. Place your palms up on the knees or thighs. And bring your attention to your palms. Notice what you're feeling, a slight buzz or a tingle, but keep your attention there on the palms. Your mind starts to wander, bring it back to the tingling in the palms. Attention to the palms. Attention to your palms, right here, right now, concentrating on your palms. With this exercise, sometimes the back of the hands become very heavy on the thighs or knees. Attention to the palms. Staying in the right here, right now. Attention to the palms. Backs of the hands start to feel heavy. Stay right here, right now. Attention to the palms. And we're going to come out of this, gently wiggle the fingers. Turn the palms down for grounding. Just take notice of how you feel. We're going to breathe together now. We'll be breathing to a count of 4 with a pause. Now, if your breath is shorter, do a shorter count. If your breath is longer, do a longer count. You do you. This is your yoga. The rest of you can join me if you like. We're going to inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. We'll do it one more time. Inhale deeply. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Allow your body to go back to its natural way of breathing and just notice how you feel. Maybe a little lighter on the front body. Yeah. If you'd like to open your eyes, we're going to go on to our eyes. We're going to follow our thumb with our eyes. So the right arm will go forward. We're going to make a fist and just follow the thumb with our eyes. Your body and your head stay stationary. So we're going to move the thumb up and bring it off to the side, following with just our eyes. And start to bring the thumb down. When it starts to get out of sight, we'll bring it back around in front and flutter those eyelids if you need to. Then we're going to go back the way we came. So we're going to start to bring the thumb down. And we're going to go out to the side. And then start to bring it up. When it starts to get out of sight, we'll bring it back down in front. And now we're going to move the thumb off to the left, across the body. And then we're going to bring it back in front and bring it off to the right, all the way out to the side. And then start to bring it back in front of your body. And release your hand down, flutter your eyelids. And we'll do that all on the other side. So the left arm comes out, make a fist, follow your thumb. We're going to move the thumb up. We're going to move it off to the side. Start to bring it down. When it starts to get out of sight or hard to see, we'll come back around in front. And flutter your eyelids if you need to. Watering of the eyes is normal. We're going to go back the way we came. So start to bring your thumb down. And we're going to go off to the side. And then start to bring it up. When it starts to get out of sight or hard to see, that's when we'll bring it down in front. Flutter the eyelids if you need to. And we're going to bring our left thumb off to the right. Come back to center. And we're going to go off to the left. Move the thumb out to the left. And then bring the thumb back to center. Release your hand down, flutter your eyelids, remove your glasses, and you can do our nice warm eye covering if you'd like. Bring your palms together, rub the palms, create some friction, which creates heat. And when you're ready and you feel you have enough heat, you can open your eyes really wide And then cover your eyes with your hands, the palms. Feel that energy and warmth penetrating the eyes. Feels yummy. Remove your hands if you like, or stay here for a while. Do whatever feels comfortable for you. Yeah. And we're gonna move on to our neck. So we're gonna take an inhale. And as you exhale, let the right ear go to the right shoulder. And then try to push the left ear up onto the ceiling. It adds to the stretch. You've heard me say before, yoga is like riding the bus. You get off at the stop that works for you. So you can stay here if you like. If you'd like a little more, you can bring that right arm out and up. Place the right hand above the left ear. Notice just placing the hand there, the stretch deepens. You can add on if you like. Let the left arm hang. Stretch deepens. Now we're going to put some movement into that left arm. Inhale your left arm up to shoulder height. And exhale, we lower, noticing that stretch. Deepens. Inhale, we lift that left arm to shoulder height. Exhale, we lower, the stretch deepens. Inhale, lift that arm to shoulder height. Exhale, we lower, noticing that the stretch deepens. Bring your hands back to your thighs. Bring your head up to center. Notice what you're feeling. We're going to take an inhale. And as you exhale, it's the left ear reaches for the left shoulder. And our right ear, we're trying to push it up toward the ceiling. Notice how that changes the stretch, possibly. Now you can stay right here, or if you'd like a little more, bring that left arm out and up, placing the left hand above the right ear. Stretch deepens a little more. Stay here, or you can let the right arm hang. Stretch deepens. We'll put movement into our right arm now. Inhale the right arm up to shoulder height. Exhale, we lower, noticing how the stretch deepens. Inhale, lift that arm to shoulder height. Exhale, we lower, and the stretch deepens. One last time. Inhale, lift that right arm to shoulder height. Exhale, lower that right arm, noticing how the stretch deepens. Remove your hands to your thighs. Bring your head up to center and notice what you're feeling in the sides of your neck. We're going to do a few neck circles, but if that makes you dizzy or lightheaded, or lifting the chin is uncomfortable to those vertebrae in the back of your neck, don't do it. Maybe just look side to side slowly, okay? For the rest of us, any size circle will do. So inhale when the chin goes up. Exhale when the chin goes down. Popping and cracking is normal. Inhale, the chin goes up. Exhale, the chin goes down. We'll just do one more circle. When you've finished your circle, we'll meet in center. Take notice of what you're feeling. And we'll go in the opposite direction about 3 times. Inhaling when the chin's up, exhaling when the chin is down. Notice what you feel. Last one. And we'll meet in center. Take notice of how you're feeling. We're going to move down to the shoulders and do a combination of our shoulders and our wrists together. So inhale your arms up to shoulder height. and we're going to make a fist. Now you have choices here. You can place your thumb all the way across your fingers for a different feeling in your twist of the circles in your wrists, or you can just gently place the thumbs. You'll notice the difference. So we're going to make circles, moving the wrists forward. If the thumb is across the fingers, you'll notice it's deeper into the wrists and the back of the hand. Come back to center. Flip your palms up. Inhale, your arms go up above your head. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. We're going to do that again, but we'll roll the wrists backwards. Choose how you'd like your thumb to be, either all the way across or just gently placed. Inhale, arms go out and up to shoulder height. Make a fist. Place your thumb where you'd like it, and we're going to roll those wrists backwards. Come to stillness. Flip your palms up. Inhale, your arms go up above your head. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Now we'll do our shoulders. So we'll inhale, arms go out and up to shoulder height, and it's circles. Any size circle will do forward. You can start small, go to large, or you can do whichever works for you. So start your circles forward. Maybe you graduate from small to large, or maybe you just do large. And we'll come back to center, stillness. Flip your palms up. Inhale those arms up above your head. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. We're going to do that again, but the circles will be backwards. Any size, small to large, small, large, whatever works for you. Inhale, arms go out and up to shoulder height. Circles backwards. However, while you're doing this, see if you can feel the shoulder blades coming together and back. Yeah. And we'll come back to stillness. Flip your palms up. Inhale, your arms go up above your head, and you exhale, hands in front of your heart. Take notice of what you're feeling. Maybe across the back of the shoulders, the neck. And we'll release our hands down. We're going to bring our arms straight out in front of us. We're going to inhale, open the arms back, push them out, heart and chest go forward. And then as we exhale, we bring the arms out in front and we bring the backs of the hands together. Roll your shoulders forward, look down. Inhale, open the arms out and back. As you exhale, bring your arms out in front. Bring the backs of the hands together. Roll your shoulders forward and look down. Inhale, open the arms one last time. Out and back, heart and chest go forward. And as you exhale, bring the arms straight out in front of you. Bring the backs of your hands together. Roll your shoulders forward and look down. Notice what you're feeling. Bring your hands to your knees or to your lap. Still looking down. Relax the shoulders if you can. And we'll bring the head up to center. And we'll move on to our side body. We're going to inhale, the arms go out and up. Clasp the hands. Leave the pointer fingers up for half moon salute. As you exhale, we lean to the right. Keep the sitting bone on the mat or the chair. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, we lean to the left. Sitting bone stays on the mat. Heart and chest look forward. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, we lean to the right. Sitting bone stays on the mat. And the heart and chest go forward. Inhale, come up to center. One last time, we exhale to the left. Heart and chest go forward. And the sitting bone stays on the mat. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Notice what you're feeling in your side body. Do you feel a little taller? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Just kidding. We're going to do a twist now. And twists are good for relieving tension, which this month we have a lot of, possibly, and also good for digestion and elimination. So we're going to bring our left hand outside our right knee. Bring that right arm around your back. See how Liv is, it makes a little kickstand to keep the spine nice and tall and long. And we're looking forward. We're going to take an inhale. And as you exhale, it's a gentle twist to the right. You can stay right here. However, if you'd like a little more and your practice allows for it, you can take another inhale. And as you exhale, maybe you can relax and release a little more, allowing yourself to look out over the right shoulder. And take one breath here, deep and full into the low belly. And we'll all inhale and look forward. Exhale, release the twist. Take a moment for your spine to get back to neutral. And we'll do that on the other side. So we'll take the right hand, bring it outside the left knee. Left arm goes behind the back for that little kickstand, helping our spine to stay nice and tall. We're all looking forward. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, it's a gentle twist to the left. Excuse me. You can stay right here, but if you'd like a little more, take another inhale. And as you exhale, maybe your body relaxes and releases so that you can turn and look out over your left shoulder. But we allow twists, we don't force them. And we're going to take one breath here, deep and full into the low belly. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release the twist. Take a moment, let that spine get back to neutral and notice what you're feeling. Sit bones pushing into the mat and the chair, feet heavy on the mat, grounded for our practice today. We're going to move on to some torso rolls, which I do in almost every class I teach. It's just a nice movement. In fact, I do it morning and night in my own practice. And any size circle will do. I'm assuming that your low back and hips are going to make that choice for you. Mine does. So we're going to lean to the right. We're going to inhale as we lean forward. Lean to the left. Exhale as we lean back. Lean to the right. Inhale as we lean forward. Lean to the left. Exhale as we lean back. 3 more circles on your own. Noticing what you feel as you move. Inhaling when the body leans forward. Exhaling when the body leans back. When you've completed your 3rd circle, we'll all meet in center. Bring your attention to your hips, low back. Notice what you're feeling. Do your hips feel awakened? Do they feel more alive? Do you feel energy moving around? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Just feel what you feel, okay? We're gonna go in the opposite direction. So we'll lean to the left. Inhale as we lean forward. Lean to the right. Exhale as we lean back. Lean to the left. Inhale as we lean forward. Lean to the right. Exhale as we lean back. 3 more on your own in this direction. Noticing what you feel as you move. A little more open. A little less popping and cracking. When you've finished your 3rd circle, we'll all meet in center. Once again, bring your attention to your hips. Do they feel even more open? More energy moving around since we've done both sides? Just notice. And we're going to open your eyes if they're closed. We're going to be moving on to cow and cat. So math students, you need to find your way to your hands and knees. Olivia is demonstrating that. Your hands, shoulder distance apart, fingers spread wide. And you bring your hands back just slightly. There you go. Now, if you have sensitive wrists, we do want our shoulders over our wrists. If you have sensitive wrists, though, you can use fists for wrists, or you can move your hands out a little bit farther in front of you. If not, the wrists are directly under the shoulders. Hips right over those knees. And when you look between your legs, your feet aren't splayed out or too close together. They're right behind those knees. Now, I will be cueing for the mat students as we go into cow and cat. The chair students, you will be bringing your elbows to your waist, and you can make fists if you like. And when I say inhale, you're going to pull your elbows back. I'll say rotate your shoulders open and back. You'll rotate your shoulders. Now you can look forward or you can look up. Be mindful of the vertebrae in the back of your neck. As I say exhale, we'll start to round our spine, round our shoulders. You can reach for your knees with your hands and bring your chin to your chest. We're going to try this all together. One more thing for mat students, if you have sensitive knees, you can place a blanket or a towel underneath your knees if you need it. Okay? So we'll try a little cow and cat together. So inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the low belly, rotate your shoulders open and back. We look forward or up. Exhale, drop the tailbone, round your spine, round the shoulders, push into the mat and knees with your hands, chin comes to chest. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the low belly, rotate your shoulders open and back. We look forward or up. Exhale, drop the tailbone, round the spine, round the shoulders, push into the mat or your knees with your hands, and chin comes to chest. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the low belly, rotate those shoulders open and back. We look forward or up. Exhale, drop the tailbone, round the spine, round the shoulders, push into the mat or the knees with your hands, chin comes to chest, stay right here. Push firmly into the mat so your shoulder blades are not sinking. And just take notice of what you're feeling. And we're going to bring our head in line with our neck and our spine. And mat students, you're going to bring your right foot up to the top of the mat. And everyone is going to straighten their right leg. There we go. And we're going to flex our right foot. Yeah, use blocks if you need to. There you go. And try to keep those hips over the knees. There you go. Flex your right foot if you can. Toes point up to the ceiling. Now, chair students, you can hold on to your chair if you like. We're going to take an inhale. And as we exhale, we are coming to a flat back like our mat students. And you can stay right here with a flat back, or if you'd like, you can round your spine and round your shoulders like Liv's doing and let the head hang. You do you. Wherever you are, bring your head in line with your neck and your spine. Mat students, inhale up to your flat back. And as you exhale, bring your knee in next to the other one. Back to your table. Take notice of what you're feeling in your right leg. Nice stretch in the hamstring. And we're going to bring the left foot up to the top of the mat students. And everyone's going to straighten their left leg. Flex your left foot. See if your toes can point up toward the sky. Now we're bending over So be mindful of your head going below your heart. So we're going to take an inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to go to a flat back fold. You can stay right here or you can go farther like Olivia has. Rounding the spine, rounding the shoulders. Maybe the nose finds near the chin. Wherever you are, bring your head in line with your neck and your spine. And inhale up to a flat back. As you exhale, bring that knee in next to the other and come back up. And mat students, sit back on your heels for just a moment and we will revisit our stop, pause, and breathe. So we've stopped. We're going to take a pause and we're going to take 3 deep breaths, deep and full into the low belly through the nose. Stop, pause, and breathe whenever you need to. And we are going to come back up into our table. And we are going to curl our toes. If you're a mat student, we're going to lift our hips up and back, finding your downward facing dog. And walk your feet up to meet your hands. Tuck your chin to your chest and come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Feeling, feeling, feeling. Pump your fists if you're dizzy or lightheaded. Last to come up is your shoulders and your head. Find your mountain pose. Now we're all going to ground. That's okay. There's tissue there too if you need it. Okay, we're all going to push into the mat with all 4 sides of our feet. And now you can have your eyes closed or you can have a soft gaze. And we're going to lift just the toes. And mat students, engage your quadriceps. Lower your toes. Push into the mat with all 4 sides of your feet. Inhale, lift your toes. Mat students, engage your quadricep muscles. Exhale, lower the toes. We're going to ground, pushing into the mat with all 4 sides of your feet. Inhale, lift your toes. Engage those quadricep muscles. And exhale, lower the toes. And we'll gently open the eyes. We're going to do a few half sun salutations. Mat students, you can even have blocks here if you'd like. So we're going to inhale, arms go out and up or forward and up. Palms come together above your head. We're going to exhale, hinge at the hips. Be mindful of the head going below the heart. Bend your knees enough so your hands find the mat or the blocks. We're going to inhale up to a half lift. That means your head is in line with your neck and your spine. Exhale, fold it back in. Tuck your chin to your chest and come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Find your standing mountain and your seated mountain. Notice what you're feeling as we put movement into our bodies, more movement up and down. Inhale, arms go out and up. Palms come together above our head. We're going to exhale, hinge at the hips, folding forward, leading with our heart. Bend your knees enough so your hands find the blocks or the mat. Head hangs heavy. This is how seniors do headstands and handstands. Inhale, come up to a half lift. That means head is in line with your neck and your spine. Exhale, fold it back in. We're going to tuck our chin to our chest and come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Slowly feeling and feeling and feeling. Come to your mountain pose. We are trying to be feeling and being humans today instead of thinking and doing. We're feeling and being. And we're going to open our eyes. If they're closed, mat students, you need to face the long edge of your mat. And everyone's going to open their stance pretty wide there. And mat students, your feet are going to be diagonally pointing up to your corners of your mat. We're going to be doing star and goddess. And when we do star and your fingers are open, you can move them and twinkle them like stars if you like. So here we go. We're going to inhale, our arms go out to a diagonal for star. Exhale, bend the knees and the elbows for goddess. Inhale, straighten the arms for star. Exhale, bend the knees and the elbows for goddess. Inhale, straighten everything. And exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows for goddess. We're going to inhale, straighten everything one more time. Exhale, bring your hands down to your waist. Turn your feet parallel if you're a mat student. Now, the only thing that's going to move is your right foot. You're going to point it toward the short side of your mat, but your hip bones, they stay pointing toward the long side of your mat. You're going to bend into your right knee, but we want to make sure it's not falling in. So check that knee over ankle alignment. Now we moved. Did our shoulders go with us? Make sure those shoulders are over those hips. We're going to bring our arms straight out in front of us. We're going to inhale, open the arms to shoulder height. And exhale, turn and look down our right arm all the way out our right middle finger. Pushing into the mat with all four sides of your feet. Relax your shoulders. There you go. Grounding, grounding, grounding. We're going to look forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the arms down, sigh. Turn the feet parallel. And just take notice of what you're feeling in the right side of your body. Because we're going to do all of that on the left side. So, mat students, turn your feet so that they're diagonally pointing toward the top corners of your mat. And you're going to rotate your left foot this time to the short side of your mat. And your hip bones facing the long side. There you go. We're going to bend into the left knee. Once again, we want to make sure it's not falling in. So knee over ankle. There you go. And we're going to bring our arms straight out in front of us. We're going to inhale, open those arms. Exhale, turn and look down your left arm all the way down your left middle finger. Relax the shoulders, push into the mat with all four sides of your feet, grounding, grounding, grounding. We're going to turn our head forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring our hands down, straighten that leg because I forgot star and goddess. So turn your feet diagonal if you're on the mat. We'll do our star and goddess. So inhale, those arms go out and up to star. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows for goddess. Inhale, straighten those arms and legs. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows for goddess. Inhale, straighten one more time. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows for goddess. Inhale, straighten to star. Exhale, bring your hands down and sigh. We sort of did it, huh? So turn your feet parallel. Walk your feet into the middle of your mat. Take notice of what you're feeling. Even if we did it kind of cattywampus, out of order, that's okay. Still take notice of what you're feeling. And we're going to stand for the balance. Also, I wanted to say, chair students, if ever you want to stand to do your poses, you can stand behind your chair, star, goddess, you know, holding onto your chair. You do you. And just move that chair off a little bit. So our balance, we're going to put all our weight into our left foot. We're going to find that spot we're going to concentrate on. And we're going to inhale, the right leg goes out to the side. Exhale, it crosses in front. Inhale, it goes out to the side. Exhale, it crosses and back at a diagonal. Exhale, inhale out to the side. Exhale down, soften your knee, roll out your ankle. And remember your chair, you can completely hold on to it, finger touch, or just have it there for comfort. We're going to put all the weight into our left foot again. Find your one spot you're going to concentrate on, because we're going to do that same motion with a pointed toe. So inhale that right leg out with the pointed toe. Exhale, it crosses in front. Inhale out to the side. Exhale, it crosses and back at a diagonal. Inhale out to the side. Exhale down. Soften your knee. Roll out your ankle if you need to. Because we're going to do it one more time with a flexed foot. So put all your weight into your left foot. Find your spot you're going to concentrate on. And we inhale the right leg out with a flexed foot. Exhale, it crosses in front. Inhale out to the side. Exhale, crosses and back at a diagonal. Inhale out to the side. Exhale down. Soften your knee. Roll out your ankle if you need to. We're going to change sides. And notice if it's different on one side or the other. Check your balance. So we're going to put all the weight into the right foot. Find your spot you're going to concentrate on. And we're going to inhale that left leg out to the side. Exhale, it crosses in front. Inhale out to the side. Exhale, it crosses in front. Back at a diagonal. Inhale out to the side. Exhale down. And soften your knee if you need to. Roll out the ankle. All the weight goes into the right foot. Find your one spot you're going to concentrate on. We'll do it with a pointed toe. Inhale the left leg out with a pointed toe. Exhale, we cross in front. Inhale out to the side. Exhale and back at a diagonal. Inhale out to the side. Exhale down. Soften the knee. Roll out the ankle if you need to. We'll do it one more time with the flexed foot. So put all the weight into your right foot. Find your one spot to concentrate on. And we're going to inhale, that left leg goes out. Exhale, it crosses in front at a diagonal. Oops. Exhale out to the side. And then, inhale out to the side. Exhale and back at a diagonal. Inhale out to the side. Exhale down. Soften your knee. Roll out your ankle. And mat students, find your mountain pose. If anyone wants to get water, do that. I'm going to. You can always get water. You don't have to wait for me to cue it. Okay, so mat students, inhale, your arms go out and up or forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips. We're folding forward, coming down all the way to our table. And we're going to stretch out our shoulders before we do our core. So, chair students, keep your left hand on your knee, and mat students, left hand on the mat. And we're going to inhale, the right arm goes out and up. And exhale, we're going to thread the needle, bringing that right arm behind the left. Chair students, your elbow can go between your legs, on your leg or outside your thigh. We are stretching the back of the right shoulder. And if you'd like to reach that left hand around, bringing the back of the hand to the small of your back, you can, because then we're opening up the front of the left shoulder. Or you can bring your hand around your hip crease. Yeah. And we'll bring that left hand back to our knee or the mat. And we're going to inhale, come up, bringing that right arm out on up. Or inhale, exhale, bring that right arm down to the mat. Right arm stays stationary. This time we're going to do it on the left side. So inhale, the left arm goes out and up. Exhale, thread that left arm behind the right, elbow between the knee, on the leg or outside the thigh. Stretches in the left, back of the left. Shoulder, if you'd like, you can bring that right arm around, place the back of the hand on the low back, or bring your hand to your crease of your thigh. And then we're opening up the right shoulder. Wherever your right hand is, bring it back to the mat or the knee. And we're going to help ourselves up. Inhaling, bringing that left arm out and up one more time. And exhale, bring that left hand down. Take notice of what you're feeling. And mat students, find your way to your back. So swing your legs out in front of you. Yeah. Lower on down to your backs. Yeah. And stay bent into your knees. And we're going to bring our hands behind our head. Mat students, we're going to take an inhale, and when we exhale, you're going to lift your head and shoulders off the mat and your right leg. But chair students, if you'd like to put a block in front of you, put your feet on top of the block, or keep your feet on the ground, because when they lift their one knee, foot off the ground, we're going to lift both heels and engage our abs. That will be our core. So let's see if we can do that. Okay. Now, chair students' hands can be behind your head or on your waist or knees if you feel you can do it. Okay. So take that inhale. And as you exhale, chair students lift the heels, and mat students, head and shoulders come off the mat. There you go. And lower everything down. And try to keep the elbows parallel with the mat, not rounding. Okay, we'll do that again. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, head and shoulders come off the mat, and heels come off the mat. Engage your abs. Lower down. Switch to your left leg now. We're going to take an inhale. Exhale, lift the head and shoulders and heels. Lower everything down. We'll do one more time on that left side. So take inhale. And as you exhale, lift the head and shoulders, heels, and your foot. Engage the abs. And lower everything back down. Mat students, bring those knees into your chest and massage your low belly and back by going in circles, both directions. Chair students, hip circles, torso rolls, a couple in each direction. Yeah. And we'll come back to center. Bring your feet back to the mat. Walk your feet to the outer edges of the mat. Mat students' arms can go out to cactus or T. We're going to do moving meditation. So take an inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to let the knees fall to the right. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, let the knees fall to the left. Let gravity do the work. Inhale, bring those knees up to center. As you exhale, roll on the edges of your feet. Let your knees fall to the right. Inhale, bring your knees up to center. As you exhale, roll on the edges of your feet. Knees fall to the left. Inhale, bring your knees up to center. As you exhale, roll on the edges of your feet. Let your knees fall to the right. Mat students, turn and look out over the right shoulder. Chair students, left shoulder, sorry. And turn to your left. A little bit of a twist. Notice what you're feeling. Everyone take one breath deep and full into the low belly. Bring your face back to center. Inhale the knees up to center. As you exhale, roll on the edges of your feet. Let your knees fall to the left. Turn and look out over the right shoulder. And chair students, we twist to the right. Take a breath deep and full into the low belly. Bring the face back to center. Inhale those legs up to center. And exhale, bring those knees in for a squeeze. Massage your low belly and back again. Chair students, take a couple more circles in each direction. We're going to be setting up for our last pose of class. So if you'd like to make any last moves, maybe a nice long stretch. Side to side, straighten the legs. You do you. Setting up for Shavasana. Chair students, find a comfortable spot. If you have a towel or a blanket, you can roll it up like this. Or if you have that pillow from airplane flights, you can put it around your neck. Mat students, you have choices. Legs long or legs like we just had them in our moving meditation, and let the knees knock together. That takes out the pressure in the lower back. Comfort the knees with a towel or blanket and let your body breathe as it naturally likes to breathe. No more doing, no more trying. Let's take one deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Let go. Enjoy your Shavasana. A little short Shavasana today. Keeping the eyes closed, bring a deeper breath back into your body. Keeping the eyes closed, bring a little movement into the fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, if you like. Gently move the head side to side, noticing if you've collected tension or released tension from your practice. It happens. Come back to center. Bring the hands together in front of the heart if you wish. It's a yogi's choice. My invitation for you today is to notice how you're feeling. And if you feel different than before class started, and it's a more peaceful, less stressed feeling, my invitation to you is to memorize it. Memorize it and take it with you throughout this busy holiday season, the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, tons of fun that can be a little stressful. So my invitation for you, my wish, is that you remember back to your yoga class and take that moment to stop, pause, and breathe if your peace gets disturbed. So Olivia and I, our wish for you is that you allow your breath to guide you back to peace. From our hearts to yours, namaste and happy holidays.